even think he's going to talk at all. Yeah, he doesn't like me. So.
All right. What about you, Thomas? What do you think it's going to be in this next set that probably will benefit the now decks from this set?
Well, you mean set 26, like after Kage Summit, or are you talking Kage Summit right now?
I'm talking about Kage Summit like right now. Like
right now? Well, personally, I think Saburu, because Saburu is basically a staple. Do you guys have any Saburu?
No, not that we haven't pulled anything really. We haven't bought anything from this set.
We've been opening so many packs. I don't understand how we haven't even seen one of them.
What
All I've been seeing is like Cloud Council, Sand Council. We got one missed. It's I hate seeing them.
Sand Council is going to be good after rotation, but it is like utter crap right now from what I hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Sand Council, yeah, it really isn't as good as Cloud Council, or actually no. In my opinion, the worst council. It's Miss Council because it's so terrible.
As much as I love Mizukage, it's garbage. No, I'm sorry.
It's really bad. Like I could not see unless water comes back, which is chakra control. Then yeah, maybe just maybe,
yeah.
or
we're gonna splash like steam all over again. So it's just back to square one.
Yeah,
but it's awful.
Like the first effect's like Rite of Succession without like sacrifice your own ninja.
Yeah, pretty much. And
so,
and then the second the third effect is like select. Let me read it. I have it right here right now. Select 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals one and then selects the other one and then discard it. That's Ibiki. Was it Ibiki? I don't know. The Earth card. I forgot what turn. He was turn 3. When you put him into play, you select 2 cards from your opponent's hand. They should reveal.
Yeah, Ibiki.
Was it Ibiki? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I mean, they just basically revamp like some of the effects of other cards. And honestly,
it's a mission though. That's the thing.
The only reason I'll probably forget it. I wouldn't even use it. If anything, I'll use the what's it called, the Leaf Council.
Oh, instead of Mist Council.
Yeah, instead of that,
instead of Mist Council, I'd run Arrogance as a 2 of.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that card we need to talk about.
Go ahead. But I gotta say, the Cloud Council is the one that actually surprises me the most. I actually like that it gives.
Gotta make the freaking Cloud on bodyguards. That's what we have to actually try to do. I mean,
a weapon
deck? I kind of favor most of those characters anyway.
A weapon badass. Yeah, but that would be a weapon deck, and that would require like.
It'd be fun.
That would require the 10-10 that everybody says was trash.
Oh yeah, 10-10 exactly. I ripped my 10-10 when it first came out. I thought it was like garbage, and I was like, now I'm reading it, and I'm like, damn, this thing's expensive now. I regret it. I'm not.
I have 2. I have 2 actually, and I'm running in my Water Lightning deck. I'm running 2 of those like Twin Sword I can't even pronounce that shenanigans, and then like a semicolon hammer.
What the hell?
Yeah, that card is amazing. I like that it just gives you +4. That was just stupid.
The problem with it is you have to pay 4. You have to pay 2 initially to use it to make the ninja a standby ninja if it's higher combat, and then you have to pay another 2 to get the +4.
Yeah, just make him standby. That's what I normally do. Forget about the +4. Usually by then it's just an overkill anyway.
I gotta say though, this set has an amazing fire. The fire counter mission, Power of Struggle.
Yeah.
Suggestion. I'm sorry. This counter, it's insane. Like, just at the end of your turn, everybody's separate, and that'll just allow me to set up even better, which is insane.
It's like, honestly, I want to see play of that new Sasuke. The one that's like, okay, no what was it? No taijutsu something? When he's put into play, no taijutsu ninjas can't go out to battle or something. It was something like that. It's just a turn 0. Usually common. I haven't seen it super. I don't think so.
Oh, you mean Solo Attitude? The one I was talking about? This ninja can only be sent to battle by itself?
No. The Peerless Genius. Your opponent's non-jutsu ninjas with the entry cost of 2 or less cannot be sent out to attack during this turn this ninja's put into play.
That's not it either. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the taijutsu one. It literally says non-taijutsu ninjas.
I just said that.
Okay, never mind. I'm dozing off. Yeah, I can actually see some play in that. I don't know why, but I have some people thinking probably some taijutsu like control type of thing. I don't know. It's just something I'm throwing out there. Who knows? Someone might come up with something beautiful with it.
Yeah.
What about the tail beasts?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to ask.
The tail beasts have come out a lot more than usually, so I've decided to make a new test deck, which uses what's his name? Hold on, give me a sec. Let me see where it is. Most of these tail beasts.
I hated playing it.
Most of these tail beasts are actually surprisingly good. The only one I don't like is probably, I think, Seven Tail.
Yeah,
the turn 5 one.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't really like it because the mission that actually they're talking about, which is
Angering the Beast.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I would never ever want to remove from the game because it just lowers the entry cost of my Tail Beast by 1. So
for each one.
Here's an amazing setup with that deck. Okay, set 24. There was a card called the 6 Paths. Okay, you can only have 1 ninja in a team for like 4 turns. Or no, it's a 2-turn permanent 2, and you can only have teams of 1 ninja. So basically, I think it's Angering the Beast that makes it so you have to come out in battle like one other person. But basically, you do Angering the Beast, and then you fight against whoever you want to fight against, and the 6 pass is out, so you can only send against 1. So basically, and then you get a battle reward for them OBing the team by themselves.
Yeah, they all have effects through that. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. You know what? I might throw that in there.
I personally,
honestly, I hated playing against that deck. It's stupid. I'm like in turn 3, and he's like, "Well, I'm bringing out him," and I'm like, I can't run over him.
See,
unless I have Tamari in my squad because she just like.
In my build, I play Monkey King Ima. So once he's put into play, and since they're all animals, I can just drop. I can consecutively drop them. Just drop, and I search them out through
And then he gets really mad when I just go, okay, Seeker's Bed Technique, Puppet Trade. You're dead. It's like, okay, I'm gonna injure everything on the field. That thing is broken. I actually want to see more play of this card. I replaced it with Hydro Pump, and I'm just siding in and out. Who knows?
I don't know,
whatever matchup.
I don't know about siding out Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is an overall good card. It's a dark hole when you need it.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, sorry for the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I know Yu-Gi-Oh's trash.
We've been playing it too long. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we've been playing it for too long. It's just it's still in my head. Sorry, I know Yu-Gi-Oh's trash. Any comments that's gonna say that Yu-Gi-Oh's trash? We know. Don't remind us.
Yu-Gi-Oh the game I like. I actually have a Machina Gear Frame like Rush deck that I've been playing with for a long time.
And that brings back some bad memories.
Okay, I'm gonna put Machina Fortress like in the graveyard with another Machina Fortress and then special summon Machina Fortress.
No, you can do all of that. It's fine. I'll jump out there and I'll be like Shinra Tensei. I win.
Basically,
you know it.
All right, so let's talk about now the mixture of decks. A lot of people have been saying that mixture of decks has been confusing and it's kind of overall just a headache, and that's why people have been moving to Vanguard. God damn you, I hate Vanguard, and it's giving people a problem. But honestly, if you take your time and just look at the new cards in this set, it's actually pretty easy to splash in anything now, in my opinion. What about you guys?
Do you know why these people want to give up so easily? Because they don't want to think. That's why. Vanguard, I've realized it's not a thinking game. Everyone tells me it's the easiest game to be played, and I'm like, really? So you're going to dumb yourself down and, go away from Naruto where now the decks actually need some thinking, or go to Vanguard where you're like, okay, I'll put this together and there goes my deck. That's what everyone's been telling me. It's overall a really easy game. And now when you actually need thinking, they won't do it. America. Thank you.
How about you? What's your opinion about this, the mixture of decks?
What do you mean by mixture of decks? Like just like
splashing
multi-element?
Yeah, the multi-element. That's what I hear is confusing people. Just the triple element or the double element.
I think it's good. It's going to get more intense here with the new keywords, the 5 new keywords that Tyler Bandai told us that we're getting in set 26. Like, no one knows what they are yet, but it's just like, it blows my mind to think that we're getting stuff like Magic the Gathering in Naruto.
Which is really cool because it's like we're getting new stuff and new ideas from other games.
It's getting creative. That's what it is. I love it.
Yeah, it's
trying to expand it because, in all honesty, you already know. When it comes down to YouTube, Naruto is not the biggest thing. I guess it's because no one really ever tried. I mean, it's great. Like from what I heard, it's the reason most people quit is because I think it was Japan or something. Like they stopped playing or they stopped manufacturing cards, and we continued. So I guess it has something to do with that. Maybe I'm not too sure though.
Well, there's actually an article on the Bandai forums that I forget his name. One of the members posted, and Japan actually has 4 different Naruto card games, and you can go read the full article. But that's the reason they stopped producing the first one and went on to the second one. And it like goes like, you know how we have different sets for the different like story arcs.
Yeah.
Well, Bandai just whatever company produces it over there is just like, okay, we're gonna do an entire card game for this set, like, and just release sets.
Is weird.
I know, it's just.
It's like I think they're trying to like, okay, so it's not appealing, or maybe they're thinking that they're like, oh, okay, so not so many people really want to play it. What can we do to enhance it? And I don't know. I guess it's a failure, or maybe not. I'm not too sure. I don't live there, but who knows? I just hope America doesn't do that. Leave the game how it is. It's great.
Yeah.
I like it.
It is. It definitely is.
We just need more people. That's about it. I mean,
definitely.
Yeah, of course. More people on YouTube. Let's leave it at that. We have to take down Yu-Gi-Oh. Because that's like the top card game online, aside from Magic, which I hear actually does have a pretty song in YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, they do.
See, I love, and personally, this is my opinion, is that I love this multicolors thing just because of the ability of chakra paper now. It's just gone off. You can go off by like, just like, let's say you have a jutsu that you really don't need it right now and maybe turn 0, and you have chakra paper. You can get rid of, let's say you have a particle style atomic dismantling jutsu. I can just discard this, and now my opponent loses a card in hand, mills 3 cards from the top of the deck, and I draw a card. Amazing. And
it's stupid.
It's just. Go ahead.
Do you guys? Sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Do you guys know the card Observer from TP3?
Observer. I'm not sure. Maybe I have it somewhere, but I haven't seen it.
All right. It's a turn 2. I'll just read it to you. It's a turn 2 with a 1-hand cost. Your opponent reveals 2 cards at random from their hand. Then you draw 1 card for each different symbol among the cards revealed due to this effect. Okay, so every card basically has 2 symbols on it now. So you're drawing somewhere in between 4 and 6 cards every time you use this mission.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that is.
And the
hate what they're doing now.
The old Rasen Shuriken is actually a lot better than the one from
Set 24.
So Set 24. The old Rasen Shuriken, it's like for each element you draw a card, and now since everything is multi-element, at least 2 max, or 3, then you just draw 2 or 3. It's beautiful. It makes sense. Like, I feel like he already knew what he was doing. He was just planning it out, setting the triple colors, because I think people are tired of just playing a single element deck, and I think it's pretty cool that we can just like now splash in a lot of things.
Yeah, definitely.
And different.
I can see the meta changing. Like I had a lightning, water, fire deck the other day that I was just messing around with, and I was just like, man, this is really ridiculous. So I think the tri-element meta is going to be great after Gen Con. So
yeah, which is awesome. It makes people want to play. Hopefully, it does make people want to play more Naruto.
Because it doesn't have to be like one title in a deck, like Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. So like not just like one archetype, I guess, as they refer to. Just be like multiple things.
In Yu-Gi-Oh, the thing is, again, sorry viewers if you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh, but we still have to mention it. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh usually the decks are not very creative. You can make, let's say the top deck right now is I think rabbits.
No, it's like rabbits, Insectors, and something else, if I'm not
Chaos
mistaken.
Chaos Dragons.
Those are the 3
I don't know
top
much.
decks.
I stopped paying attention to it.
Those are the 3 top decks that usually always win in almost every type of deck, at least first place, second place, or third place. See, and if you look at each of the decks, they're almost identical. Which is like, that's where it gets rid of the fun. It's like there's no more creativity. I mean, I can get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. I can make a creative deck, but it's never gonna top like these decks because even if I can somehow stop it, they have probably an effect veiler, chains. Hell, Insector Hornet can just clear out my field, and I don't know what to do about that. And
not even that with this stupid freaking wind-ups. I'll tell you that. That's the main reason why I quit at the time. I mean, it doesn't top right now, but it's stupid. It would be like, okay, I go first. Mill your whole entire hand. And he keeps his hand, and he is like, okay, and his field is loaded. I'm like, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
I want to play this game.
He's like, I can't do this.
Exactly. I mean, like, even then, if we were to go back to Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh, knowing this kid well, he's going to be like, I'm going to make a better samurai deck.
Yeah,
that's all he played. He was a samurai player.
let's not talk about that. That's we'll make a podcast about our old card game we used to play.
Hell no, we won't. I give up.
Anyway.
But yeah, what we should also discuss is how the manga is actually going about.
Yes, I definitely want to talk
it's beautiful.
about this.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. What do you guys think? What do you think is gonna happen? For you people that didn't read it, this is a spoiler. This is spoiler filled. Go read it, or turn off this podcast. Go read it. 3,
Mute us.
2, 1. We're gonna start talking about it. Okay, so okay, I'm really kind of like excited. I love the fact that I already knew that Madara was gonna say. This was an obvious fact.
Yeah.
Because he's so overpowered. I mean, he knew there was always a way out.
He is God.
But what I
was personally thinking that Susanoo was the reason that he was going to stay, but now it's just like, oh, I can just like pull myself back into reality.
But if you actually read, I forget what chapter it was. I think 5 something. When Kabuto was explaining to Itachi, you should be careful what you do, because you can't stop always, and you can't undo what you've done. And after that, they show a panel of Madara, just a pure picture of just Madara. They're already setting up that Madara was gonna stay. I like what Kishimoto did there. He had a very creative way to like set up a plan. And at first you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? But then if you go back and read it, you're like, oh, that makes sense now.
It's the beauty of reading it. And keep on reading it.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I keep interrupting, and I feel really bad now.
No, not at all.
We're used to it. We do that all the time.
Yeah, we keep interrupting. We're the worst type of people. Go
What
ahead.
do you guys think about Kabuto, like, in the first place? Like, I can see him becoming a good guy. Like,
yeah, I could too.
I was gonna say Kabuto is like the best bad guy for this. Like, Madara, okay, Toby, I should say. Toby, as we know him, is like, oh, so I'm gonna fight like every ninja in the ninja world, all one-on-one, and then Kabuto just walks up and is like, oh, I'm gonna help you out, and he's just like, and then starts standing together, and like all these ninjas pop out of the ground, and then he's like, if he becomes a good guy, it's just gonna be a Madara. And
yeah, exactly.
Like,
but if you really think about it, though, it's basically all because of Orochimaru, which I hate to quote it. I hate him. He's the let's just play this. He's the most favored bad guy, or most known bad guy, I guess. And now all of a sudden they want to bring him back, which is cool. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see what comes from it.
Look, I love Harry Potter. I mean, he's a great character. Okay, I'm sorry. Kabuto.
Harry Potter.
I'm sorry,
yes.
Kabuto. Whatever. It's Harry Potter looking ass. But the problem with Kabuto is that he all this happened because he killed his mom, and then his Orochimaru just popped out of the water. I mean, come on. If he was a great character. He's a great character. I love how he was established that he was a double agent the whole way, and he was always loyal to Orochimaru. But what I don't get is that what is his obsession with Orochimaru? Like, he wants to literally become him, and I think he injects himself with some of Orochimaru's DNA. That's why he looks like a snake man.
Yeah,
but
like the reason for that is because he doesn't know who he is.
Orochimaru had a
It's
better
like,
and he told him to join.
because he doesn't.
well,
Because he
he
doesn't know who he is.
He was found outside a village with his head cut open. It was burning to the ground. The village behind him was burning to the ground. And his mom found him and gave him his glasses. And he's just like trying to piece together who he is.
Yeah, but
You have to feel bad for the kid. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I know.
Like, as much as we might hate him, I mean, yeah. Let's put it like this: he's an amazing medic. Therefore, I guess he has to have some good in him if he wants to go and heal people in a weird way.
Well,
I mean, he went.
But yet again, he never really does it like that. He just goes around like, okay, so you can't use your arms. You can't use your legs. You can't breathe.
Well, like, first of all, do you guys remember back in, like, Naruto? Not Naruto Shippuden, Naruto. Like, whenever the training exams are going on, Orochimaru attacked the village. Kabuto heals Hinata when she's, like, knocked the heck out on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's helped so many people, like, even, if it even is indirectly, he's probably doing it on purpose. Like, he brought back Tsunade's, like, husband, or whatever, Dan, and, like...
what was the point of him? I didn't get that. Like, I didn't get that. Why would he bring Dan back? He wasn't really important.
Maybe it's also because you gotta remember, Kabuto doesn't know what he's doing.
True.
And,
he just brought everybody.
Maybe he's just trying to be like, okay, so I don't know if I'm good or bad yet. So maybe, who knows? Maybe he thinks Orochimaru is actually a good guy and he's doing the right thing. Maybe he doesn't know the full story as to why Orochimaru is doing all this shit. And he doesn't, okay, let's put it this, who knows? maybe Orochimaru's probably like telling everyone, telling Kabuto pretty much, okay, so they stole Konoha from me.
Okay.
Or something stupid like that.
I mean, we don't know this. We don't know. We don't know what's
story
going on with them. We really don't. I mean, that's what I like also about Orochimaru. I mean, not Orochimaru, but Kabuto, is that we can't establish if he really is good or bad. I think he's gonna be good because the last words that Itachi spoke to him is that if he keeps going the same route, it's gonna be the same thing. That's why I like Izame. Izame, because Izame, it's that if you continue the same route, you're gonna be stuck in this loop, this reloop, and you're not gonna get out of it. And if he eventually finds out that, like, finds the straight edge and just says, you know what, yeah, I am kind of fucked up. Maybe I should not do this. He can probably get out of the Izame and actually repent, which is really cool.
They're giving kids pretty much like life lessons. That's what I love about it. It's funny. They'll be like, okay, you're gonna continue smoking pot, and you're not going anywhere. You're gonna go and smoke fucking let me refer to this bath salt. Live in Miami. So.
Oh shit! Don't listen to that.
So you're gonna go and eat some dude's face, and you like the taste. You might as well continue it.
I don't know, bro. What do you think? What do you guys think about Sasuke? Do you guys think that he's gonna continue his path to destroy Konoha, or do you think that he's now repent because of his lovely brother Itachi?
Like when Naruto and Sasuke eventually meet and fight, I can see Sasuke turning around and kicking Madara's butt. So
what I think
with Naruto.
Well, honestly, if you think about it, the most OP characters right now are only 4 of them. It's Tobi, Madara, and Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke was Eternal Mangekyo. Madara was the Eternal Mangekyo. So that obviously gonna have a fight between those two. And then we got Naruto Kyuubi Sage Mode, which is such a mouthful and very cool. To Tobi with his 10-tail incomplete form.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, there's gonna I'm pretty sure that the next chapter of Naruto is gonna be that Madara and Orochimaru is gonna talk to him and tell him how to stop the Edo Tensei, and the only way to like stop Madara is through beating him or some magical way.
It's like just going Susanoo.
And then we got
Orochimaru's gonna be like, "I'll give you God Susanoo, you win."
And then we're gonna probably have a panel of them just duking it out, like the best of the Uchihas versus the best of, which I think now, Tobi's actually an Uzumaki. It's really random that I'm saying that he's an Uzumaki, but it would kind of explain because he has wood technique and he has a Sharingan, so it would kind of make sense that's why he has a Rinnegan as well. Because in order to have a Rinnegan and a Sharingan, you have to have Uzumaki blood and Uchiha blood. Yeah, Senju.
What I'd love to see, to be honest, is out of nowhere somehow Naruto gets the Rinnegan. That would be beautiful.
I think that would be a little too OP. Then it would be the sage of the 6
powers. Who cares? There's always going to be someone that's going to go and kick his ass. We all know this. You already know. More than likely, he is going to be the Hokage. If not him, it's going to be what the hell is his name? God, I always forget his name.
Konohamaru?
Konohamaru. There you go. He would probably end up being the Hokage.
You know what? I honestly don't.
He's the youngest kid going around freaking gigantic Rasengan, freaking beating the crap out of people. He's a badass. You gotta admit it.
He killed one pain. That's all he did.
He's a badass.
If you say
that's one more than Jiraiya.
Yeah.
Whoa now. Jiraiya killed. I'm sorry. Jiraiya killed 3 pains. It's not his fault that Naraka brought Outer Path and just kept bringing them back. That was not his fault.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd love to see Jiraiya come back somehow.
No.
That would be ridiculous.
I feel like his story wasn't complete. Like, he just died. Simple as that. I have a feeling that he has to be there for the birth of Naruto's son or daughter. Hopefully, it's gonna be with Nada. You know, that kid's gonna be a badass.
Hina Naruto fans, that's for you guys. We support the Hina Naruto group.
Exactly.
Yes, I know. I don't really care.
I mean,
he's gonna be with Tamari.
Honestly,
this chick's gonna have
honestly, in my opinion, about that also is that it seems like Kishimoto wanted Naruto and Hinata. I mean, he always set that up for the crush girl to be in love with him, and we have not seen anything. After that, she confesses love to him. We have not seen anything. After he saves her in a dramatic way and says, "I won't let anyone hurt you." if you go reread it.
You can only imagine what he's feeling for her right there.
I think that we're gonna probably see something about that later. It'll be cool that maybe the next comic, the next manga is gonna be about their kids, which we know it's gonna be about. But it'll be cool if we have a female protagonist as for a change.
Yeah, actually, it would be cool because next thing you know, it's gonna be like the Legend of Korra all over again. It'd be pretty badass. You gotta admit it. Byakugan.
All right, so before. Wow, this is a long podcast. I didn't know it was that long.
One last thing, all right, we got to discuss the new movie that's gonna come out.
Oh, yes.
Most people probably don't even know.
Thomas, do you know about this new movie that's coming out?
Yeah, the prison one.
No. The prison one already came out. The Blood Prison.
Yeah, Blood Prison.
No, that one already came out. There's a new one.
Oh, dang, which one?
This one has nothing to deal with this. I'll tell you right now. The idea is beautiful.
Let me explain it. Kishimoto is tired of seeing most of his movies be bad. Like all of these movies were created through an X company. That's why you'll notice that each of these characters look different and not as he would draw them. So he decided to make his own movie, and which is a parallel universe. So every character that you can think of is actually the opposite. So in this movie, the Uchiha clan was not killed by Itachi. And Sasuke's actually a pretty cool guy, and he's very laid back. And
he's not gay, so
and Sakura is, instead of being angry and hot-headed, she's actually very lovey-dovey, and apparently they're in a relationship. Sakura and Sasuke.
Yeah, Hinata's a bitch.
Hinata is a hothead. She's actually basically Sakura, but she still has a thing for Naruto.
Exactly. I have to say one thing, just because I find it to be very funny. Kakashi is Guy and Guy is Kakashi. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be hilarious.
Kakashi is full of youth, and Guy Sensei is all cool.
Dude, imagine Guy with the Sharingan. You know how stupid that'd be? It'd be hilarious. I want to see what type of hair he has.
And the greatest thing about this is that his parents are alive. And
yeah, Naruto.
Like his parents are alive through all this, and he's
the Uzumaki clan is completely like there. I think, right? I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah, Shikamaru.
Yeah.
Shikamaru is actually more active. Choji is not fat; he's completely skinny.
Shikamaru is actually he's supposedly he's not smart anymore or something like that.
Yeah, he's the complete opposite of what he is.
He's just like
pretty much everything that you can think of a character is the complete opposite of it, which is actually exciting. Just imagine the Akatsuki, how he's gonna be. Just Kakuza, instead of being obsessed with money, he just gives money to homeless people. Hidan,
it's so stupid.
Hidan
is actually smart because I mean, in the card game, he's like -5.
-5. Yeah. I mean, just imagine that. Just Hidan, instead of just cursing and being obsessed with God, that he's actually really peaceful and doesn't.
I want to see Pain.
Doesn't care about
God. I also want to see Conan.
I don't know. It would be an interesting. I just can't wait to see it. It's a very cool idea. What do you guys think? What are your opinion about this?
I want to see it right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you all the money in the world.
Shut up and take my money.
Basically,
shut up and take my money.
Give me a ripped copy of it on DVD.
Exactly.
It should be. Let me say what date it's gonna be released. I think I have it here. You guys keep talking while I find out the date.
I do want to see though, to be honest, in the future manga, I want to see exactly how Asuma's kid is gonna be like.
Yeah, that'll probably be with the next generation of Naruto.
Exactly. I mean, like they haven't been talking about her pregnancy at all. She's been like totally disappeared. Like honestly, I found out a crapload later that Asuma actually impregnated her. I really did not know that. But that's really interesting. I hope he doesn't smoke. That'll be kind of funny. Wait, weird.
little 2-year-old kid smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
So the movie.
And Naruto's actually running around with the freaking Nux, so that's pretty badass. I love that.
Yeah.
Here's the link. We'll post it down. I gotta give props to hold on a sec. Who was the person that showed me this?
He's like, I don't know, but I'm gonna say,
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
He give me a sec. I have to say I have to give a props to Sawyer, because he was the one that posted this before I did. I didn't even know about this, and so far what I've known so far is that what I'm hearing or reading about right now is that Toby and Naruto are right now in a battle, and he sends Naruto to this alternative universe where his parents
Oh
are
my
alive.
God, that is so stupid.
Where they're alive.
It makes sense.
Because I mean, Madara's.
It's a filler. That's exactly what it is.
Toby's eye.
I like
They mentioned that Toby's eye can send you to different dimensions. So we'll see. It's something like Kakashi's eye. Anyway, so I'm just excited. I can't wait. And yeah, wow, this podcast is really long. All right, guys. I think we should cut it here.
You're probably like cut it in half.
One last thing before we go. Are we doing a match tonight? Because I definitely want to do that if we can.
Yeah,
I'm watching. I'm gonna laugh. I want to see this.
All right.
I can't do anything specifically because I'm too flabbergasted on trying to put the freaking almighty pushes and pain into my deck, so I'm not gonna play until I get that in.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
I just find it to be like such a beautiful idea. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So let's probably have a match like right now. We'll post it on both of our channels if you're interested. Subscribe to what I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your channel name. It's Ty. I'm gonna let you pronounce it.
Trey Brent. Treybybrem. Yep.
Yeah, subscribe to him. He's a very amazing guy. He has an amazing binder. You should probably also check it out if you're interested in his stuff. And check out his deck list. They're pretty cool too.
All right. It kind of sounds like Mario has a crush on you, bro. But yeah, I think that's it.
That pretty much sums up today's podcast. We'll probably do more podcasts with special guests.
Yeah, we're gonna start trying to. Let's put it like this. We hope, since I guess we're the Kage Summit, we hope to actually bring everyone together. Let's put it like that, and make it so YouTube can see Naruto players actually going somewhere and gaining more publicity and popularity. Who knows? Maybe we'll take over the industry.
We can only hope.
Card games, who knows? We pray. We hope.
We can only hope.
The game's amazing. Try it out.
Yeah, if you're interested, if any questions for our next podcast, please submit it. And I hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you listen to, if you like it, please like and subscribe to us, both of our channels.
We're pretty much nothing like achievement hunters, but I guess we can end up something like them with their, whole entire goals and whatnot. Those guys are hilarious. Shout out to them. I love them. Sorry, I have to.
All right, guys. So take care. Kage Summit out.
Yep.